Hey YouTube, Sam here. I am 1 week on T now, and as I said in my brief update a few days ago, I will be documenting my transition for the next 2 months weekly. I'll be doing a weekly video, and after that, I don't know, maybe like every 2 weeks or whenever I get the chance. So here it is, officially 1 week on testosterone. I haven't really noticed all that much, which is obviously to be expected. One or two small changes that are. Sorry, I'm moving my laptop around to get more comfortable. One or two changes I've noticed. Nothing major, but they're real. My girlfriend noticed them herself. I'm actually kind of surprised that I noticed anything at all. One of the things that I noticed was, like right by the bottom of my sideburn. Even though I'm having some blonde hairs growing, which is natural for me because actually the sideburns grow a little longer, but I like to keep it at this length. One or two darker hairs have come in. That's really all the changes I'm comfortable speaking about right now, but there are minuscule changes. Nothing really else. I feel like I'm going to be missing a lot of the changes that are usually noticeable, like hair growth and stuff, because I'm just hairy to begin with. Like, I've been shaving for a few months now, like fully shaving. Obviously not my entire, like, I don't have a full beard, but these hairs are dark and definitely noticeable. The thickest and darkest I have are over here. I do have a pattern coming across here, but they're pretty light, pretty blonde, but they do grow in and can be noticeable, and they'll stick out and stuff, so I've just been shaving that for a few months, mainly because that's what I'm comfortable with. I like to be clean shaven. I keep having to clear my throat, but I don't think it's related. I've just been having postnasal drip on and off for like the last 2 months or so, which is extremely annoying, so I think that's basically it. I've had, like, everyone talks about, like, oh, the first few weeks I felt like something was in my throat, I kept having to clear it, like something was stuck in my throat, or their throat hurts or something, and I've experienced that, but I'm trying to not read too much into it. So I'm just trying to downplay pretty much everything until there's, something that, just cannot be denied. Like, hey, this is an actual change. Because I feel like a lot of guys do that, and I just don't want to get my hopes up or anything. So I'm just comfortable saying this might be a change, but it probably isn't, and then, even if it is, fantastic, but I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I really don't expect to see anything until maybe next week or after my second shot, which will be coming up next week. Let me talk about my first shot, because I really didn't go into too much detail, because when I made the last video I was in severe pain. I had a spinal tap the day before, which was completely unrelated, and I'm still in pain and having trouble bending, and I'm a bag of fun at this point. So we got to Callan Lord pretty early, because I wanted to speak to my doctor one last time because I had a question, and she was really busy, but she took 5 minutes out of her extremely busy schedule to come in and speak to me, and I really appreciated it, and I decided to go forth with the first shot that day. The nurse was good, but she was kind of pissy. I guess because they were very booked that day, I understand, but she was kind of like, come on, we can't sit around talking, blah, blah, blah. I need to show you how to do this. And then I opted to have my first shot in my butt. It's less painful, and because someone else was going to be doing it, my girlfriend did it, it would just be easier. Doing it in the thigh is more painful, and it's better to do it in the thigh if you're doing it yourself, which I'll be trying to do next week myself, which hopefully will go well, but somehow I think I'll end up having the nurse do it for me, but we'll see. But she prepped the area. She told my girlfriend how to prep the area, and my girlfriend asked exactly where to do it, and she like poked my butt. She's like, right here, and that's what hurt the most. Shot didn't really hurt. My girlfriend is a veterinarian. She knows how to give intramuscular shots. She's given thousands at this point, and she has a very light touch. So I didn't feel the shot at all. It went really fast. Like, the longest part of the entire process was drawing the testosterone up, because it's just, the suspension that's in is so thick. Even, like, my girlfriend was shocked, because she's pumping it, and she's pumping it, and she's pulling it, and trying to draw it up, and she's like, oh my god, this is really thick. I'm like, I told you. And, in vet med, I mean, there are some things that are pretty thick, and it might take a little while to draw up. I've had to do that in the past when I've worked as vet tech, before as an unofficial vet tech, vet assistant, whatever. They called me a vet tech. This is beyond thick. It was kind of like trying to draw honey up, I would imagine. I get to do it myself, but I am aware of how thick it is. I'll have the pleasure of trying to do that myself next week. So yeah, it went well. It didn't hurt. We had the nurse film it, and it went really badly. I looked at the video when we got home. It was basically my back, my girlfriend's face, my back, her chest, my back, my ass, my back, and then the nurse's finger, which was wonderful. And I jokingly was like, look, I wore my Batman boxer briefs today. I thought that I was gonna have to pull my pants down, because I thought I was gonna get the injection in my thigh, so I want this acknowledged. And she said, hey, red underwear. So that was funny. That evening, my girlfriend and a couple of friends of mine, such ours, went out for my tea day dinner, a little tea party, if you will. It was really great. Unfortunately, some people couldn't make it, but the ones who did, I'm glad that they were there to celebrate it with me. About 15 minutes after the shot, not even, I sat down. I'm like, oh, there's the pain, and it was kind of sore for a few days, which is normal. Like, I was surprised. Like, I think I was just a little sensitive, so it was hurting me longer than it should have been, but I'll mention it to the nurse next week. It should be fine. So yeah, a lot of my fears are gone for the most part. I still have time if I decide I want to stop taking testosterone. I can. I don't foresee that happening. I'm still kind of a nervous wreck about everything, but I'm feeling great. I'm really excited. Saving for top surgery. That's not going well, but what are you gonna do? It's gonna probably go even slower within the next few months. I'm hoping to hear back soon. I'm applying back to school. I hold a bachelor's, but I want to go back to become a licensed vet tech. And then, of course, later on, after that, years down the road, I want to get my PhD in history, which is what I have my bachelor's in, because, obviously I hate myself, and I love to torture myself, so why not PhD in history? I'm a complete history nerd, but, I'm getting off topic right now, sorry. So yeah, this is 1 week on T. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens after this. I think I'm going tomorrow actually to speak to a law group, to a lawyer about name changes and stuff, and get all the information on that good stuff. And you see, that's what to me feels more real than the actual testosterone shot, because alright, that was a shot, you're done, but this is what is making it real for me, so it's a little crazy. I might make another video mid-week next week before my quote-unquote 2 weeks on T, just because I noticed that this is getting to be an extremely long video and I didn't want it to be this long, but I have a lot to say, so I will keep it, I will end it now, I guess, and that's it. This is, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but this is my voice 1 week on testosterone, so probably no changes with the voice yet, but I'm gonna go watch last week's video anyway, for the hell of it. Yay! T! Woo! Alright, take care everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.